Rogers. I'm with the Rogers Revue, and it's nice to see you again, Sarah and Michael. We seen each other a couple years ago.
Yeah, good to
Dean,
see you
hello,
too.
mate.
Hello there. Well, the last time we talked about your dynamics of your characters in season one, and I'd like to know from the both of you, how has it evolved into season two? And I'm gonna start with you, Michael.
So, season two, uh, Gordo's still living in the past a little. I guess he wants to be in season one. And then the fact that season one is sort of based on a lie, like you see what happens to Gordo, none of it's true. And then that sort of, catapults him into season two, where he's still holding on to that, but knows that it's fake, but just doesn't want to face the truth. So then you sort of get this conflicted character at the top of season two. He's just a little stagnant and he needs to sort of face his own demons in order to, start to become fresh or new again. And so we sort of watch that play out over the season.
Absolutely. And you, Sarah.
Yeah, I think the way that she sort of or Tracy is still sort of stuck in the past as well is that she's still seeking validation despite her achievements, despite her success. She still second guesses herself in a lot of ways and um, most likely overcompensates in the not well in a way that's probably not the healthiest of ways to overcompensate.
Well, in the second season, we get to see your character, Sarah, go through Jamestown, and Gordo, Michael, we saw your character in season one. Would you love to do the real deal on the ISS? Sarah, would you like to do the real deal?
Real deal. Nah, I gotta say, I love this planet. I do. I like trees. I like water. I like flowers. I'm not great with speed. I'm not great with being out of control. I suppose if I was as gifted as Tracy was, maybe I would be down to do that because Tracy, uh, knows what what has to be done in order to sort of survive and be out there. But me personally, um, sort of, I'm happy to keep my feet on the ground.
I hear you. Michael?
Maybe 10 years ago,
Right.
So I definitely would have done it then, but now I'm like, no. You kind of get cozy, and I feel that I would probably be a bit claustrophobic. I'd probably have
Definitely.
a bit of a Gordo, um, where I'd want to get out, and I found that like I could only correlate that to being in quarantine when I first arrived in Australia. I was in Sydney and I was in a hotel room, and
Wow.
I had no windows. You can't open any windows, and you don't even have a key to your room. They basically just chuck you in the room and leave you there. And I was like in there for 2 weeks with no contact whatsoever. And I was like, this is what it would have been like. This is what would be like. You're just kind of stuck. No, thank you.
Understandable. Understandable. Well, since all three of us are 80s babies, you're 83, Sarah, and you and I, Michael, are 81. In fact, I just turned 40 recently.
Hey,
What?
happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday! Hey.
Go,
Thank you.
Dean.
Thank you. What is the one thing that you love about the 1980s? Since For All Mankind Season 2, we're focusing on the 1980s, 83. So, what's the one thing you love about the 80s? Michael, with you.
Love the music. Anytime I'm on a road trip, 80s all the way. And I also had a lot of fun, getting into the clothes that were worn in the 80s and the hairstyle and, the caterpillar and everything that came along with it for Gordo. A lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Absolutely. And Sarah, wrap it up.
Oh man, the 80s. Well, yeah, I'm in with the music for sure.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, I'm more of a 90s person myself. I'm a bit of a 90s rat, actually. So while the clothes were fun to explore and play with, I would say the my favorite part about the 80s was the music. Yeah. And MTV, the birth of MTV. Yeah. There it is.
You're darn right about that. Well,
And the films. Okay,
and
now I'm done.
There you go. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I wish we had more time, but it's great to see you two once again, and hopefully we'll
You
see you
too,
during
Dean.
free.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take
See
care.
you, mate.